Hello YouTube, my name is Clint Solnier. I was wanting to speak to y'all about a subject that's real near and dear to my heart. Something I think is a big deal, something that the government and the president and everybody, the people seem to not be paying any attention to. And that's something I think is going to be happening sooner rather than later in our lifetime. I have like a fifth sense about stuff, and I think it's going to be, we're going to have a zombie apocalypse. And what I've been doing some research on it, and I made myself like the resident expert, for the last couple of weeks. I've been doing some reading on it. And one thing that has been scientifically proven is that zombies or ghouls, anything undead like that, they don't have a circulatory system, see? And so that's advantageous for them because, they can keep on going forever and ever and ever and ever. They can chase you forever, but they can't do it very fast. And that's our advantage. We can maneuver a lot faster than they can. And, most people are pretty smart, so, zombies are pretty stupid. They're pretty straightforward. But here's the thing. I was thinking back about this guy named Socrates who lived back in the day, and he wrote a story about a rabbit and a turtle that was running a race. And the rabbit, and everybody thought the rabbit was going to win, right? And so this rabbit, he was, running rings around the turtle, and what happened was he, just to make a point turtle to death him, he fell asleep like kind of close to the finish line. And he woke up because these people were cheering and everything because that turtle was about to win. And he sees him about to cross the finish line. He goes, oh crap, And he runs as fast as he could, and he couldn't make it. And the moral of the story was like something about like winning a race even though y'all slow. And I think that wisdom kind of applies to today with the zombies and stuff. And but here's the thing, most people know that the best way to kill a zombie is to take its head off. And there's only two ways you can really do that easy, with a sword and a shotgun. I think the sword's a much better alternative, but the shotgun can work pretty good too if y'all are close. Let's see, I think to tell you something about doing combat with them, because there's like a lot of people, especially in America with all these MMA sports and stuff, and all these martial arts we got, everybody thinks that they're hot stuff. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care if y'all's like a 5th degree black belt, or like if you're like a Aikido master or Kung Fu. If y'all try to go toe to toe with a zombie, you're retarded. You can't do nothing to them, you can't punch them, and you can't take their head off with your bare hands. And I don't care if you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or not the way he looks now, but like the way he used to look like back in the day. Him and like Lou Ferrigno. I don't care how strong you are, I don't care how skilled you are, they can't feel nothing when you punch them in the face. You ain't gonna knock them out. And another thing I have a problem with these video games and stuff, what they have is like, when you take the head off the zombie, they got like blood coming up all over the place. That's not how they die in real life. They don't got a circulatory system. There's like a cadaver that's animated. But they're retarded strong, and you don't want to deal with them. The best way is to just cut their head off, and the best way to do it is with a sword. Because you don't need no ammunition, you can just carry the sword with you wherever you go. And if you happen to see a zombie, you can deal with them right then and there. Or the best place in the whole wide world to get a sword is Cold Steel. www.coldsteel.com. They're awesome. They make the best knives. They make the best swords. They make the best sabers, rapiers. They got like this thing where they have like a baseball bat made or something awesome. They put like all these knives and stuff through the paces. They do these awesome tests. I'll give you a link to Cold Steel with every one of these swords, and you can take your pick. But the best sword you can use for zombies is a samurai sword, a katana blade. And the best one to use against the zombie, I've done a lot of research on this, is a O Katana blade. O Katana blade. And it's the best. It's got the longest, and it's got that perfect balance of lightness and length. And it's awesome. You could take a head off without any effort whatsoever. But for those of us who's on a budget, I live in the Midwest, and I'm on a fixed income, so, this ain't really something I can afford right now, because that O Katana blade is, I think it's about $625, but for those on a budget, and this one's awesome. It's a Cold Steel Machete, and it comes in a cardboard scabbard. And check this out. I got the best one they have. Now, it's powerful sharp. If a zombie ever comes at me, I'll take his head plumb off with one swing. I'm strong enough to do that with it, and I hone this thing. I do it all the time. I hone this thing so sharp I can shave with it. And it's the best one. This is the Latin Machete. So if you only got like 20 bucks, buy it at an outlet, because, like one of them distribution places, because they kind of screw you when you buy off of their website, and I don't really like that too much. But they have the most awesome knives and swords you've ever heard of in your whole life. They have the best, like top secret metal, and it's awesome. The other kind of sword you want to use, a Chinese war sword. You can get one of them for about $400. That's a very effective weapon. You could probably cut them all the way across the top through the torso with that. It's a two-hander, and it's kind of cumbersome, but it works awesome. It's kind of big. Man, I'm sorry about that. It's awesome. There's another one. They have one that's for $300. It's called the Gross Messer, and it's a two-hander, and it's awesome. You got that thing on the top, and you can grab it on the bottom as well. You can do a real good thrust, but it cuts through a whole big old slab of meat like a hot knife through butter. It's awesome too. Let's see, they have like a two-handed European one. I can't remember how much that one was. I think it's about 550 bucks. And they got, what else? A great sword, and like a J-line. But, I don't know why you'd want to settle for those, because, they got much better swords for zombie killing than that. That pretty much concludes my main message. I ain't doing this for money. I ain't doing this for recognition. I'm just trying to get the word out. It's like a public service I'm doing, because I want everybody to stay safe. And I think that together we can really do some serious zombie killing. And, as more ideas come to my mind, I'll certainly make more videos and share them with y'all. I have more to say, but I get nervous when I'm in front of a camera, so I ain't a very good speaker. But I know a lot of y'all are pretty intelligent, and some of you guys thinking, boy, this guy's real smart and he knows what he's talking about and stuff. And I appreciate that, but, I'm just like an average guy. I wake up in the morning, and, I eat breakfast, and then I go to the bathroom, and, and then I hang out at the house for a while, and I get cleaned up, stuff like that, and it gives me time to think about these things. So you can have me at your disposal, and I can do good stuff, we can all work together, and maybe we can be like heroes or something, People will be looking up to us, and if you can get like them samurai swords, you'd look awesome with them, Get two of them, and you get like a bunch of zombies around you coming at you real slow. Oh man. And I bet you could, all the chicks would just love you, these guys go out there with their swords and doing all that stuff, and you get some cool clothes and stuff, I need to start earning some money before I do that kind of thing, but hey, I'll just getting the word out. It's good enough for me for right now, So peace, and until next time when I make a new video for y'all, I hope you have a good day, and it's been an absolute honor and a privilege to talk to y'all. Peace. Okay, how much time I got left on there? Oh man, we're right on the tip.